Summer is finally here. Teachers, you're off. You finally feel human again. And guess what? The sun's out. Well, sort of. But let me ask you this. What happens on September the 3rd? When it's back to the 55-hour work week and you're only going to get paid 37 hours for doing it. Toxic leadership dictator controlling what you do. The school bell telling you when you're allowed to eat food and when you're allowed to go to the toilet. You've now got 6 weeks of freedom. So what are you going to do those 6 weeks? The smart ones are thinking of what they can possibly do to break out of a dogmatic, broken system. By the way, if you're a teacher and you love where you are, then go away. This video is completely not for you. But if you are a teacher and you are completely fed up with where you are, and stick around because I'm going to show you exact steps what it takes to become a life coach for children over the summer gap. So will you use this 6 week to break the repetitive cycle, or will you use it to catch your breath and just repeat the burnout cycle year after year for the rest of your life until you're 67? If you're the latter, then you're not for us. But if you're the smart ones and you're really thinking, actually, I want to do something with my life, I want to earn more money, spend more time with my children, I want to make more impact with kids, then stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that over the 6 weeks. Coaching kids over the summer. But let's be honest, teachers going back in September are going to be expecting these things. Staff meetings, which could have been emails. Unpaid overtime over every single weekend, marking books, planning. Pressure from SLT who haven't actually taught for years, noticing that some children are struggling with confidence and anxiety issues, and there's too much red tape for you to do anything about it. You're feeling exhausted, undervalued, and definitely underpaid. And for what? A £14 an hour job if you break it all down? An assistant that doesn't really care about how you're doing. So first things first, I would seriously consider week 1 of this, chill. That's super important. Okay, so chill for week 1, just do what you want to do, go to the gym, get your mental health back in order, set boundaries that you're going to stick to, and just chill. The first week is for you. Week 2, identify your niche. What is this? This is basically your perfect client that you want to work with. I just want to work with boys. I just want to work with girls. I want to work with primary school kids that have got that fear of going to transition to big school. I want to work with teenagers, trying to sort out their interview skills. And just a quick one, how many of you are actually life coaching and doing this right now for free? As well as this, I would strongly consider learning basic NLP skills. Really useful for getting the best out of a young person. By the way, you can do all of this in your own time, or you can follow somebody, an expert that's actually got all of this combined, but we'll discuss that in a second. Week 3, write your story. What makes you credible? What makes you a culture architect in that area? If you're a teacher, by the way, you've already got an abundance of credibility. Create a 6-week plan. So basically work out your curriculum. What do you want in your curriculum? Do you want to speak on session 1, identity, session 2, confidence, session 3, your emotions? Really dig into your curriculum. Set up your social media. Facebook and Instagram are the common two. That's where the majority of your audience will hang out. If you want to go into more like TikTok or LinkedIn or Snap or whatever it might be, that's a good option as well, but I would only focus on 2. Step 4, start posting on social media, talking about it. You need to talk to with as many people as possible so they are aware what you're doing, because your friends of friends might have children that you could serve and help. Trial clients, basically practice what you're doing, practice your techniques, practice your curriculum, coach them for free on one condition: video testimony. Make sure they get a video testimony so you can post that on your social media. Set up business. This is where you set up your business account, your checking account, set up your Stripe account, have your insurance. This is where price comes in. So you will need to raise your prices after testimonies. Did you know that life coaches charge anywhere between £70 to £350 an hour? That is genuinely you if you want it. And finally, special offer. You can have a special back to school offer, because believe it or not, it's not only teachers that get back to school anxiety, it's children as well. So you could actually set up an area where you can work with children one-to-one. You can work with children in workshops. You can even go into schools, public speech, or a keynote. There's so much you can do with this. Now, if you are a teacher that's seriously considering that, you can do all of these steps literally in week 1 if you wanted to. However, you can go through this program. I would strongly urge, if you are to take this seriously, you need to go through an accredited program. Now, you can do this by yourself, and that's great. You can totally do that. On average, probably it's going to take you roughly around about 2 or 3 years to get the results that you want to get. Results speaking, something like anywhere between £3,000 to £5,000 a month, working anywhere between 8 to 12 hours a week. Or you could hire somebody that's been there and done that. Now, we're offering this, okay? So we've got all of this. We work on the 4 key areas: the mindset techniques, the media, so how to do social media, the marketing, as well as business setup. It looks like this. Ding. Here, we focus on this, and this. Now, if you want guidance, if you want somebody to look over your shoulder, if you want somebody to make sure you're doing the right thing, then all you need to do is just drop a message below this saying kid coach, and a member of my team will get back to you and support you in making a safer transition away from a dogmatic, broken system where you're not appreciated and you're completely undervalued and you're getting tuppence for doing it, even though we all know that you're worth a hell of a lot more. But imagine if they actually paid teachers what politicians get paid. Oh my gosh, I would still be a teacher right now. But unfortunately they don't. So if you want to go about it alone, go through all this. If you want to get faster action results and be fast-tracked to getting clients, all you need to do is just drop us a kid coach message and I'll get back to you in the meantime. Have a cool day. Peace out.